All right, next up is target costing, and I want to blend in value analysis. So we're going to look at target costing and value analysis. Target costing, well, here we get one of those fancy buzzword definitions. Designing a product to meet a specific cost objective. Well, okay, designing a product to meet a specific cost objective. Why don't we put it this way? Come up with a price, subtract your expected, your wanted, what makes it worth it to you, profit margin, and then you get the budget for your product. So, let's say we want to make and I really think this might be fun. We have, I do my market research, and I go out there and I survey a bunch of people, and I say, if it was a good pizza, what would make it irresistible in terms of price? Some people say 20 bucks. Because pizza's expensive out here, right? Yeah, people want 50 bucks for a pizza. Well, I guess it's a high quality pizza. Or maybe just because it's a pizza, they're going to charge you 50 bucks, 35 bucks. It's crazy. But I talk to college students and say, what's your budget, for the weekend, what if I could build a tasty 14-inch pizza, what would you be willing to pay for it? And most people say 15 bucks. Okay, well, my target price and my budget that I have to work with is 15 bucks. And I want to make a $5 profit from that pizza. If I could make a $5 profit and sell pizzas all day, wow, that'd be pretty good. And that leaves me with a $10 budget. The person is willing to pay 15 bucks. It's an irresistible deal if it's a nice 14-inch pizza. For those of you out there in the world, our currency is half that of the US. Make a $5 profit. Leaves me with a $10 budget to make the pizza. That's all I get. So I go over here and I've got to design a pizza that comes up to my $10 budget. So the first thing I do is I map this out. And just like with burgers, you really have to study this. How much dough for a 14-inch pizza? We don't want too much dough. We don't want too little dough. We want the right amount. But anyway, so we go cost out. We go cost out all of these things, and I'm making it simple here. Dough is $1. Sauce in the big cans, $1 for a pizza. Now, we're just talking about detail. We're not talking about details right now. I'm gonna have a budget. Have a budget for $1 for sauce, $4 for cheese. Cheese is expensive. The toppings, $3. Other stuff, and here again, we're simplifying for the video. Butane, soap, all those things that you were supposed to include. Oh, the box. Oh no. Now we have the box. We got to put the box there. I know how much the box is. It's $1. So now, okay. So others is $1. Labor, my minimum wage, at least in the beginning, is going to be $5 an hour. And in order for this to make sense, I need to sell a minimum of 2 per hour. If I can sell 2 pizzas per hour with 1 employee, that would be $2.50 of labor that goes to each pizza. Now, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50. As far as I know right now, my pizza is going to cost me $13.50. And that is a problem because my customers want to pay 15 bucks. I want 5. I've got to make this pizza for 10 bucks. So I'm not going to go cheap on my labor. We want our people happy. In fact, I'd like them to be happier than that. So I can't touch labor. I really can't touch the butane and those things at the moment. The toppings, shucks, man. If we can get, maybe it's got to be a good pizza. Good, tasty pizza. Now I'm down to 13 bucks. Cheese. Nothing makes a great pizza more than cheese. Oh boy. Maybe I have to go down to $3. Now I'm at 12. Oh shucks, the sauce. For simplicity, we'll just call it 50 cents. Now I'm down to $11.50. Oh boy. The dough, it's gonna be a thin crust. Thin crust, 50 cents. Now I'm down to 11. Oh boy. I can't, the box is the box. I can't do anything with that. Oh no, I'm gonna have to take 50 cent. Oh boy. This is not, oh no. This is a horrible pizza. It's a horrible pizza, but that's all I've got to work with. Let's see. That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bucks. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's our budget. Unless we lower cost, which might lower quality, and it's not a tasty pizza anymore, that's all we can do at the moment. Unless we raise this price up to 16 bucks, give us an $11 budget per pizza, and let's add back that cheese that we took off, and now we're still on our new budget of 11. Now, I've done this hundreds of times, it seems like, and these get really specific, how many ounces of sauce and all that. We've been through that with the burgers. So now, actually what you just saw me do was go through a value analysis where we examine all elements of the component assembly, lawnmower, could be anything, end product or service, to make sure it fulfills its intended function, a tasty pizza, a nice tasty pizza, at the lowest total cost. So actually I'm kind of blending this because I had to start doing a value analysis on what goes into the pizza and see what may not be needed. So we can still, maybe we did have too much dough. $1 of dough is a lot of dough. We didn't need it. It's still doing its intended function. It's a tasty pizza. Maybe it had too much dough. We take out some of the dough and lower the cost. So, examples of value analysis you might see, all the parts of something needed. Could we use plastic instead of wood? Could we use glue instead of a screw? If it's metal, could we weld it instead of use a screw? It's still functional, it's still the same level of quality, it's just a lower cost. So, there we go. Total cost, target costing and value analysis kind of blended. With your product and your project, you talk to the target market, have an open system. What are they willing to pay for your product? What do you want to make out of it? Think of all of your costs and see if you can hit the price that they're willing to pay. An example of a value analysis was a airline. I read about this years ago, and I may have already mentioned it in a video because it's kind of crazy. They did focus groups, and they gave the first class, high dollar seats, they get a meal, and that meal comes with a salad. So they brought in a focus group of the target market, the first class travelers, and gave them a salad. And it had 7 olives on the salad. And they said, well, how was the salad? They said, it was very tasty, yeah, no problems. It's a nice salad. So they brought in another focus group and took off one of the olives. 6 olives on the salad. They say, how did you like the salad? They said, it's a nice salad. It's just nice. Was anything missing? No, not that we know of. Well, they might have done another focus group to confirm these findings, but the value analysis of the salad was we studied everything that went into it. And a salad with 6 olives was just as much perceived quality as a salad with 7 olives, and they saved $48,000 a year with 1 olive. Wow. So, is everything needed? Maybe you're putting something in there that they don't want. Maybe you're putting in too much cheese. Somebody's doing hot sauce out there. Maybe you're putting in too many habaneros. Or I hope you're not using habaneros, but too much of something. We want to have a quality product, but we want to look for waste and lower our costs while it still does and performs. It fulfills its intended function. So there you go, target costing and value analysis.